Now we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Marcos here again. I'm here with Paul and Ricardo for one more English immersion at Talk and Talk. Today's conversation will be about music. Its title is Music Memories, the soundtrack of a moment. As you know, Talk and Talk is not an English school. Talk and Talk is a platform, is a community where we can practice English, Spanish, French, Italian, German, and Mandarin. And we have a methodology that can leave anyone from scratch to completely fluency in less than 12 months. Our focus is on the speaking part of the language. So we use these immersions as an important platform for our learning process. As I mentioned, Talk and Talk is not a school, so I'm not a teacher. I'm a student, as well as Paula, Ricardo, and our colleagues that are on the split room. And leading immersions is part of our learning process. I'm here in Talk and Talk for 1 year by now, and since December, I've been leading immersions, leading English immersions here in Talk and Talk. Nowadays, I lead 3 different immersions per week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, always at 9 a.m. Brazilian time. I live in São Paulo. I am 48 years old. I'm married. I'm a father of 2 girls. They are twins and teenagers. In my spare time, I love to travel with my family, to go to parks, ride bikes, like to cook too. Yesterday was Father's Day here in Brazil, and I received my parents and my parents-in-law, and we made a barbecue at home. So it's a kind of things that I like to do with my family too. I work in the technology field for more than 20 years. Actually, I'm a project manager working remotely from Brazil to a company in the United States. I am part of a globally distributed team using English as our primary language for communication. And Talk and Talk has helped me to get to this position. Before Talk and Talk, I was afraid about speaking in English. And in this time here in Talk and Talk, its methodology helped me to get the confidence to be in this position. Paula, please introduce yourself.
Hello guys, I'm Paula. I am 44 years old. I forget my years. I am married and I live in Itu, a little city near São Paulo. I am a pet mother and a coffee lover without sugar. And now I began my studies to learn French here in Talk and Talk too. I can't speak so much about this yet because it's a strange language, uh, but it's very interesting. So now I study here in Talk Talk two language for now. I I want to next year perhaps another language. It's this.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thanks.
There are some learnings uh, trends that says that it's easy to to learn a second language when you are studying for more than one second language for any language. When you are studying for 2 or 3 different languages, it speed up the process for learning these new languages. I've never tried, but I'm curious about your process,
I,
your development.
I wish because the third language I hope is Mandarin. I don't know.
Mandarin. Congratulations. Ricardo, my friend, last but not least, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, have a wonderful week for everyone. I'm Ricardo, live at São Vicente for the city of Brazil, and my region is cold, very, very cold. I usually go to the with my daughter to the school, and was really cold. Sometimes it's weird, né, because the temperature is not so low, but the sensation is very hard. And that's it. I'm ready to new week. I try to survive.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah.
Bom, let's start. Paula, question number one. What's a song that instantly takes you back to a specific moment?
Oh, I think not a song have this. I remember now. I think in a genre, country music of Brazil. Tony Tinoco, Tião Carreiro Pardinho, these singers remember my grandpa. He listened in a little radio to with CDs. Oh my God! Now the new generation don't know CDs in a CD, and make your gardeners things. So when I listen, I like to remember this.
Great. And you, Ricardo?
Uh, Let me see. Uh, ah, there are a lot of one. Sometimes uh, I, how do you say, a soundtrack from a specific advertisement or a cartoon. And sometimes, for example, I love Rick Astley, and sometimes I listen to some music and immediately I move my thought for the same time. Uh, yeah, I'm an old guy, né? So in this case, I remember a lot of
Both of us.
yeah, some commercials, né? So, for example, Bala de Leite Kids or Pernambucanas, né? So yeah, that's it.
Albert Castell,
Could be.
Marlboro. Marlboro?
Yeah.
The Marlboro cigar had amazing music, amazing
Oh, Hollywood,
soundtrack.
Yeah,
you know, Marlboro, né? Hollywood, I
Hollywood,
believe.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood? No.
Yeah, I believe
Hollywood
Hollywood.
had a festival,
Yes, yes,
a jazz festival.
yes. Guys, for me, two different bands gave me this. They have the ability to leave me to the directly to my adolescence. You too, especially if I'm listening Sunday Bloody Sunday or something like that. I instantly come back to my adolescence. It was my favorite band at that moment. And another one is Ira, especially if I listen to the music Tarde Vazia. I come back to my adolescence and I can remember the some about some romance that there is a specific part of the music. Você me ligou naquela tarde vazia, and I can
Mhm.
remember when I
Ira.
was Ira, when I remember that when I was a teenager,
Yeah.
no girl could do this to me because we have no telephone at home. So
Yeah.
yes, they would not call me because I don't have a telephone at home. So these two bands, U2 and Ira, they bring me directly to my adolescence. I love to hear the songs.
You remember me, the name of the music is Please Don't Go. Do you
Please don't go.
remember? Oh my gosh, I remember a voice. It's so, Beach Boy. It's
Yeah,
terrible. And Ricardo remember Thundercats.
Yeah,
Thundercats.
I listen the music in my mind, when Ricardo talk about cartoons. Thundercats.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
Rayman,
amazing.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Caverna do
believe there's a
Dragão.
releasing a move. I believe it's. I'm not sure if this year or the next year. Yeah.
A movie
Rayman
about?
and
Next year, I think.
Master of the Universe.
Yeah.
And there is another old move that you release a reboot is Highlander. Is
With
the
Encavill.
guys? Yeah, the guys hired the Henry Cavill and the David Bautista, the Drax from the
Wow, the Rex.
yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Question number 2. Ricardo, which artist or band marked an important phase of your life?
Ah, mm, well, I believe that's not possible to choose just one. Sometimes it's not so relevant, but became stuck in my mind. Journey, for example. Uh, yeah, I could say uh, Erasure, because sometimes I'm well, we are talking regarding a kind of soundtrack that transported us immediately for the same time. So sometimes it's not I don't like so much, but yeah, some musics have this kind of power. For example, A Power of Love from the soundtrack from uh,
To the
Back to the
future.
Future, né? So yeah, some I don't really like, but suddenly the Power of Love, immediately you think the same uh, time, né? At the past. And for example, there is how do you say? I forgot the name of the guy, the black man uh, from Batman. I I remember Steel. I don't really like, but suddenly when I listen, I remember when I went to the movie theater, and so yeah, so I could mention uh, Iran. So is that a kind of music that's stuck in my mind, né? Losing my religion, believe, no? Sorry, guys, I have to answer the phone call.
Go there, my man. Angel Paula.
I think in my teenager years, I had a shirt with the face of Axl Rose. Oh my God, it's shame. And I use this shirt all day, all week. I put to wash it, and I wait. Uh, I only change it with my Palmeiras shirt. This time is so terrible. I love Guns N' Roses a lot in this time. Now I see EXO and think, oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah, who didn't love Guns N'
Yeah,
Roses at that moment? It was probably one of my favorite bands too. But These days I saw a meme about Axel and Steven Tyler. Maybe you have saw this meme too.
A tia
That
do prezinho.
currently they look like the aunts.
I see a meme, Sorocaba, the city, do make a poster about you need to cross the street in the line, né? And a person is Aussie with I don't know, Bengala. Is an old woman, but you see Aussie at the poster. It's terrible.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, for me, I mentioned previously that you too and Ira market my adolescence, but I wanted to choose another important phase. When I met my wife, she's a big fan of Brazilian pop music. So I started to listen to these musics with her, and I became a fan of Djavan. Djavan was one of the greatest idols for her. So I started listening to Djavan, and there is one specific music from Djavan named Um Amor Puro that we chose to be our music, and that is Djavan is very important for me because of this, because it remembers me from the beginning of our romance.
I love Java too.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, question number 3. Paula, is there a song that reminds you of someone special?
Yeah, how I said it before, I love to listen country music because my grandpa, and when he died, I was listening a lot of Teatro Mágico. And Teatro Mágico had a song named O Anjo Mais Velho. The singer make his song to his brother, to old brother that passed too. So when my grandpa dies, I listen this music all day long and cry, 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 cry. So when I listen this, I remember this time and my grandpa. Now I don't cry, but I think oh he teach me a lot. Now is a happy memory.
Great. It's always good when you can remember from our grandpas, and I have good rememberings from them too. Not a specific song as you. For me, I mentioned Djavan that makes me remember from my wife, the beginning of our romance. But that is not a specific song. But always when I listen to Pink Floyd, I think about Eloisa, one of my daughters, because I was there was a moment when I was teaching her about music. I was teaching them, but Elena don't care much about it. He's he's in her adolescence, in living in her world, and I respect this. But Eloisa uh, give me a lot of attention about that moment, and she cares about this. So that is another music from Rag and Bone Man that's human. And always when she listened to that music, she says, and my wife told me, "Oh, that is this is dad's music because dad's
That's
listened
music.
this. There was a moment when I listened to Rag and Bone Man a lot. So I started teaching them about my musical taste. They understand a little bit about Metallica, but I was trying to listen them to teach them about another kinds of rock. And I there was a trip. There was a trip when we it was just me and Eloise, and I chose The Wall, the album from Pink Floyd, and we made that trip talking about the music, and she uh, give me too much attention about this, and she learned it so. And in another moment in the future, when we were together, I asked her, okay, dad always choose the music. Today, please choose you. Hey, dad, put Pink Floyd. So always when I listen to Pink Floyd, I remember about this moment. I think about my daughter. It became
Proud,
very
proud
special for
daddy.
me.
Proud
Proud
daddy.
daddy, proud daddy. In fact, she likes another kind of music. She prefers pop music, but she
He's
respects and
teenager.
she cares. Yeah, she's. I don't. I was not waiting that she loved Metallica or something like that, but she understands and she gave me these moments.
They watch animes
No, I
because
don't like much.
the music is good. Is
Really,
Japan rock.
they like they like a bit.
Yesterday we
I will try.
watched Dan Da Dan. Don't watch it with this because it's terrible. Terrible with violence. It's a lot
Okay,
of violence and terrible words to teenagers. But they do a homenagem to a Japan band named X Japan, and
okay,
we will listen. It's wonderful. It's a J rock, a wonder J rock, like glam rock piece or this bands. So you said I remember this. It's a good example of music, Japan music.
great. I will try.
J X Japan. They don't do music anymore, but the old music is very good.
Great. Ricardo, are you with us? Are you back with us? No, I think not. So let's move on. Paula, how has your music taste changed over the years?
Thanks God, change a lot because when
Great.
I am teenager, I listen only. I live in the country, so I listen country music. When I was a child, I listened Xuxa and Zezé de Camargo e Luciano because this plays on the radio. So is this? But I passed to Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, MPB. I love MPB. But now I love to put my Spotify algorithm crazy. I listen. If you said to me, listen, Pisadinha, I will listen. I will listen. Perhaps I like one or two musics. So my moment is Spotify crazy's algorithm. I love to do this. Years ago, I made a sheet and sent to my friends. You put a music I am listen. I will listen this band all of day because I want to crazy my Spotify. So my friends put, oh my God, so crazy musics, and I learn a lot of uh, different kind of music. So now I listen anything.
Great. Yeah, for me, it didn't change so radically when I was a teenager. I used to listen much more Brazilian rock bands, and more soft rock like U2 and Guns N' Roses. Nowadays, I listen more metal bands, but I also listen much more classic rock than I used to listen when I was a teenager. I listened much more. I started listening and studying and understanding bands like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Rush recently, something like 5 or 8 years ago from now. That is the way it changed. For sure, I need to mention that I started liking MPB because of my wife, but that is one of those were the changes that I observed in my music taste that happened.
It's a crazy thing. When I start listen rock in my teenager years, I remember now I had a poster of Robert Plant because I like Guns N' Roses and the epoca, but I love classic music, classic rock. I am a old soul.
Yeah, old soul. I like soul music too, a little bit sometimes. I like to listen to blues, jazz, and blues because of the rhythm, the dance. I like the way they can be happy. These music can express happiness. Okay, question number 5,
And
please.
ex-Japan is metal band.
Metal bands.
Metal band.
Okay, I will study about that. Paula, question number 5. Do you listen to music to boost your moods, relax, or concentrate?
Of course. I am a anxious person and I can't focus in my studies. So I love oh my God. I don't remember the name the genre, but I named the main band, Stray Cats.
Okay,
Uh, I can't remember. But a lot of bands about this genre don't have lyrics.
okay.
So I put this kind of rock and I can study. Or I put, oh my God, when you go to a rave, you listen this kind of music. It's a tok, tok, tok.
Electronic.
But this specific kind of electronic, I don't remember. It's very, very hallucinogenic I listen this to concentrate to study
Interesting.
the things. But I have music to everything. I have music to do my clean my house. When I had a playlist to name it uh, to be better. So I listen this to sing or to thinking and be better my day, for example. So I use music to change my day.
Amazing. Paula, I need 2 minutes. Someone is knocking my door. I come back.
Hello, Ricardo. Marcos needed to go to the door. Someone called here.
Yeah. Same to me. Which question you? Oh, Marco, go back to.
We are in question number 5. If you listen to music to boost your mood, relax, or concentrate.
Yeah. There are some kind of music that on Brazil you say the people used to say is like a bubble gun, stuck in our mind. Uh, I don't I didn't like I don't like actually. But for example, smooth operator, the Shadi. Sometimes when I listen, I try to remove from my mind, but it's not possible. Né? But for example, I like to I'm feel uh, change more mood, relax me, and have a good feeling. I forgot the name of the music. Uh, I don't know how do you say the name. Uh, regarding the girl talking regarding God, a strange on the bus. I forgot the name of the song, but that's nice and the let me good feelings.
Great. Yeah, in the past, I used it to
One
listen
of us, Johnson Osborne, Joe
Johnson
Osborne.
Osborne, John
Yeah.
Osborne, one of us. Thank you. Guys, for me, in the past, I used it to listen to music to concentrate. I remember once I was in a busy project, cloud crowded room, full of consultants, very noisy. And my job was to review some documents. And I needed to listen to my music very loud to create the room for me to to have the needed concentration to perform my task. Currently, before the pandemic, I don't listen more music to work. If I put some music to play, I can't work. I need to work. To work, I need completely calm and quiet ambient. So I don't use more music especially I'm thinking about job. When I'm at the
Sai.
gym for workouts, I need music to concentrate.
I bought a noise suppressor, but noise suppressor, the
Yeah.
headphone. I needed this because you listen to my husband. I can't concentrate in my things with another person talk to
Besides, it's
near.
so hard and actually is so. I'm not sure if you that's the same that's some genre that I know. Besides a kind of dance music, but more stronger. That's it.
Yeah, it's a crazy electronic
Wow.
music.
You used to
Because
listen
I
to
need,
stuff?
yeah,
Wow.
the noise in my ear
Yeah,
is
that's
louder than my husband
well,
talking.
okay.
Citrus.
That's wonderful because you know yourself and learn how your mind works. So it is unusual, né? But I remember a long time ago I watched again. I'm an old guy, né? I watching the TV show Silvia Popovic, né? So and the guys were talking regarding stress, and the oh, I would like to keep a nice and calm beach or something like that. And suddenly a bus driver told that, oh, I may prefer so much working a busy avenue in the rush hour than, for example, a calm and the quiet street in the, for example, 10 o'clock at the morning. So yeah, different persons have different behaviors and different
Yes.
mechanisms.
I don't study at school because at school is calm too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of noisy with few words. My problem is with words. Words is
Sure.
concentrated.
Yeah.
Psytrance don't have lyrics. So
Yeah.
don't the problem. It's a noise.
Yeah, I have a unusual behavior too. If you, for example, if you listen music, sometimes my mind go away and uh, I don't have much focus or what's mean the most part of the times the music don't bring me a kind of feeling that, for example, I became quiet, tranquil. Depends, né? For example, if you listen to news, people discussing regarding, uh, for example, politician or that kind of thing, sometimes I became more calm and tranquil. Doesn't matter regarding this subject. Sometimes I focus on the people talking and I became better than sometimes when I listen to music. So in this case, is unusual like listen beside trance to keep concentrated.
I think I have never heard Psytrance, or if so, I didn't knew. I was an ignorant about that.
Yeah.
But I will give
It
a
sounded
chance.
like dance music, but more strong, more fast. Huh? And there are it's not so melodic, and they don't have much focus in lyrics. Huh? It's much more about the music than the lyrics, huh? I believe.
You
Amazing.
know, industrial rock, industrial metal. I don't know how name. Hamstein is the great name. This kind of noise. I like to use it to gym, to
Mm,
do
I like
anything to
Hamstein.
Hamstein.
maybe let me say that a kind of music that is similar. I forgot the name of the guy. I I I'm sorry, but I try to give example, but it's not possible to say because I don't remember the name of the guy. Huh?
No problem, my friend. I like to listen Hamstein at the gym. Today was back day training, and for me to train back is just on the force of the angriness, a força do ódio. It's in the force of the rage. So I tried, and it was Hawk wasn't
Mhm.
happening me. So today I tried to listen to change the soundtrack, and I tried to listen happy. It was
It
interesting. I will try this next week again.
this kind of music, hip hop and rap, I don't like. How Ricardo says, I change. I can't listen, but I like the uh, the the things the singers bring to community. But I the rhythm don't like, but I like funk.
Yeah, I can understand. It's the opposite.
Mm.
What stuck me on rap was the I was listening to Racionais MCs. It's the sadness, the intensity of the lyrics. You can feel their rage against the system. I was trying to find
I
that
think this
power
is
to
the
bring.
problem.
Yes,
I
yes.
I become sad when
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
listen. I
Yeah,
prefer read the music, but don't listen because they do this.
yeah,
The voice is sad, is
yeah.
hard.
They you feel the bad feelings on their lyrics. It
Exactly.
represents their environment. Guys, I think we have time for one more question before I bring the other ones from the other room. So let me see here. Paula, question number 8. Can you name a song that make you feel nostalgic?
I can't think of the name of one music, but Ricardo brings a lot of memories about cartoons. So when I listen the themes of Thundercats, He-Man, it's a trip. I travel to my childhood, and I like this because it's a very good time to remember. So cartoon themes is to me the wonderful things.
Amazing. And for you, Ricardo.
Uh, I don't like so much this song, but every time that I listen to Aha, You Are the One, I I'm feel this kind of a feeling. So yeah, so I'm not sure. There is a, a radio station, and I remember the guys normally use the song and the insert the commercial at the same time, né? I saw the guy said Tribuna FM, new and the one. So in the same time I remember the guys put this kind of thing. I was talking with my brothers yesterday, né? So and that time is I don't know, suddenly we have a different sensation. Sometimes it's hard. You have to listen to the radio to recording a music, and every time you wonder the music uh, is was starting, the guy talks something is so terrible. Oh, what happened? This guy, what wrong? This guy what how this guy have to talk and that's the beginning of the music, so after the song, oh, I have to listen, I have to wait for another opportunity when the music is play again in the radio. So I believe this kind of situation cause another sensation. Today is so easy, it's just an using, for example, Spotify or YouTube, and yeah, I don't know. I believe this kind of situation causes in us another kind of situation, another kind of movement in our hearts. That's it.
Oh, this, when everybody asking, cadê meu celular? I always in my mind. Tá na
Yeah.
Pernambucanas.
É.
Hey, Chris, Fabio, welcome back to the main room. How was the conversation to now?
Conversation. We answer all the questions and in the finish we improve it.
Amazing.
So good.
Okay, so I will ask you to answer again the question number 8. We are in this question. Paul and Ricardo shared with me the name of a song or a kind of song that made them nostalgic. So, Chris, can you name a song or a kind of rhythm that make you feel nostalgic?
I don't know. I think Disney songs, but
Disney songs.
old Disney, not actual no, Disney. I feel so nostalgic. Sometimes I put and I dance
Very,
and something like
very,
this.
very similar to Paula's answer.
So
Paula likes amazing. And for you, Fabio?
For me, For Weekend of Love by Luan Vanessa and Once Again by Legião Urbana.
Amazing. Legião Urbana
So
made.
you bring me a lot of memories now.
I
Uh,
really like it when I was a kid.
Marco, I remember if you simulate it to associate with the Psy, sounded like a prodigy, and the music
Prodigy.
called the Brief, huh? And the is the same, similar, but not the lyrics. If you remove the
Okay.
lyrics, it's similar to Psy, né? So
Citrus. Amazing. Amazing. Guys, for me, it's not a specific song that make me feel nostalgic, but when I listen to White Snake, that is a band that I like too, I
yeah,
feel very nostalgic. I'm not good with uh, song's name is, but when I listen to White Snake, some of their lyrics, some made me remember from the advertisements of cigarettes, as we mentioned it before in our music. Then those advertisements, when they were possible to be broadcasted on TV, they were amazing. I'm not discussing about the substance, but the advertisements were amazing, an amazing soundtrack, and stuck with me. So when I listened to White Snake, it made me feel nostalgic about that
Yeah.
time.
I have to say goodbye, but before that I go, just say goodbye if soundtrack has the aha touch.
Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Lovers, say goodbye. Okay, guys, I think we all need to say goodbye because it's 10:01
Yeah,
and
certainly.
another immersion will start. Thank you. Have
Thank you,
an
guys. Have
amazing
a
week
wonderful
for
day.
you all.
Bye bye.
See you next immersion. Bye.
Bye bye.
See you. Bye
Thank you,
bye.